The First Great War is well underway, and it started with British interests of humiliating France, which clearly France couldn't take, and call in Russia. And poor little Luxembourg is also in this war. Luxembourg, who is protected by France due to being, well, in their sphere, I assume. Yeah, definitely in their sphere. I was thinking maybe they were a satellite, but they are not. And so far, I think Italy will be very, very dead at the end of this war, and I doubt Russia will be able to do anything at all. They are a bit separated from everyone else. Russia has done terrible, terrible things to poor Kokand over here, which is quite literally a shred of themselves, of the former glory, which was all of this territory, all this beautiful, beautiful territory. And I noticed one particular thing, one very interesting fact that I had not noticed before. And this, my friends, this will blow your mind. See here. Here we have Romania. What could be wrong with Romania, you wonder? Well, there's one thing wrong with Romania. Because in Romania, Moldavia, and in Wallachia, they have slaves. They practice slavery. So if you take, for example, Yasi over here, which I assume is not pronounced that way, but I don't know Romanian, so let's go for it. And we have here 11% slaves. 11% slaves. So who are the slaves, you wonder? Well, of course, there's the gypsies, and then there's the Tatars. And they make up 11% of the population in total, and there's 11% slaves. So yeah, Romanian, keeping it classy, huh? Practicing slavery, being pretty much the only country left in Europe practicing slavery. You're keeping it cool, keeping it real. Damn Romania. This is another reason why we're not going to help them in any way when it comes to wars in the future. Eugen von Böhm, something. Yeah, let's go for the prestige. Come on, this is a lot of things happening. Thorstein, I mean, if I wanted to, I could read through all this and learn things. But learning things is overrated. And now we have another war. What the hell is going on now, Spain? Spanish colonial conquest of Austro-Hungarian Congo against Austria-Hungary. Interesting. Interesting. In a great fashion. Interesting. They only have 8 brigades, Austria-Hungary. I am interested in this too. Will we become the great power? No, we did not take over charge of this. But we do have armies ready to strike, so we will strike. And, well, I don't know where to go with that. But we will strike anyway. And call down the Netherlands Leger, and whatever else. And this other one. The Third Army. Wait, so this was probably transported back from the Netherlands, I assume? Considering the name of it? Oh yeah. The only thing we want is that... it's so bad that it's Spain that is pushing for this. Acquire Austro-Hungarian Congo. Austro-Hungarian Congo is this part over here. It's very small. Well, it's not too big then. Maybe if we made more demands, we could get more things from it. Dutch communists. This is the bad time for them to appear. Definitely a bad time. So we will have them hunt rebels and kill them all. So mostly in Ethiopia and stuff like that, where they are appearing. And this one is lacking one guy. Where is that one guy? Did he get killed? We're lacking the dragoon guy. Are we unable to make dragoons all of a sudden? No, he was built. I guess we will make the dragoon again. And meanwhile, they can just hunt some more rebels. Is there a problem in Indonesia? No, they are keeping it cool. Excellent. We could get military access from Germany into Austria-Hungary. Austria-Hungary is suddenly very, very strong and scary. So let's not get that. And let's hope they don't get access to us. Simple. Meanwhile, we can just push on here into Uganda, which could be our... No, wait, are we suddenly losing power? Oh, we definitely need to win now. Definitely. So Austria-Hungary and war goal. War is not going well enough. Of course it's not. We're just winning. This is the Austro-Hungarian Communists, which is bad for them. Because they can tear the colonies apart. Spain, Spain, Spain. All I want now is basically Uganda. Uganda with the Baganda people. Well, mostly Baganda actually. And Luo. Baganda Luo. I wonder... Okay, Uganda is... Uganda. I was starting to think... Okay, so it's called Uganda today. If they were to name themselves, what would it call? Would it still called Uganda? I don't know. But we need to quell all of these rebellions because there are too many of them. What is the most important issue? It's the common school movement. Sure, have good schools. Now be quiet, sit down and go home. Some of them are. There we go. And they are quelling those rebellions as well. Wonderful work. And the Austrians have not gotten access to our lands, so that's also good. Luxembourg troops. 9,000 men under Erwin von Richthofen. Pretty cool name. It's like a combination between Erwin Rommel and the guy Richthofen. German liberation of Alsace-Lorraine. This is a big one. This is a big one. Now suddenly we will be at war with Russia and that other fella. Little France over here. France has 429 brigades. And Russia, they have 702 brigades. And Germany has 68. I don't want to be negative, but I have a bad feeling about this. A really bad feeling. But then again, it could go well. But it could also go terribly. God damn it. Now I have to make a decision and I have to make it on the spot. So France and Germany, France and Russia together have about 3 million men standing. United Kingdom, they do have 685 brigades, but most likely they are over here in British India, not doing nothing at all. Meanwhile, what do we have here? We have, German Africa, which won't be of any concern to us in case of war, but French Africa could be. In Germany itself, they could spill over to our borders should Germany be soundly defeated. They are in a bad position. So I'm sorry, Germany, we will decline. There's no way you will win this. There's no way. Actually, it could be a way that you could win this, but it could also go terribly wrong and we would be no power to change the outcome anyway. So let's see. I feel that was the best decision, considering the circumstances we were in. United States want an alliance. We can go for that. Still not going well enough. Well, that's terrible. Plus we're losing a great power status again. We need to break up Austria-Hungary. They're too strong. Like, we can disrupt them and everything like that, but they will just come back again and again and again and again. Just always. And now Spain is involved in the war against France, which is going to hurt them, I assume. It's going pretty well so far for Germany, clearly. Somehow. They're Eastern. No, you practice slavery. We will not ally to slavers. Definitely not. No, it's too crowded. We could go and liberate the communists. Propose peace. We just want to add a war goal. Come on. How is it not going good enough? We are winning. We could block here. That sounds like a good idea. Let's go do that. Spain is now focusing a bit too much on the war. I think our people, with all of these pop-ups, our people must be quite liberal. Why are they all yellow? Oh. Yeah, well, the liberals have 40.59% of the ideology. And if we go into here, we will see that 41% and 45%. 45% of the voters' ideologies are liberal. And then they split the rest. So we have very little conservatism and very little reactionary in our country. Which is fine. When are we losing great power status? 1901, June 1st. That's not good. I want to add a war goal. Please let me add a war goal. It's a matter of life and death, or matter of great power ship or non-great power ship. It's probably not called that anyway. This one needs one more infantry to be fully equipped and ready for battle. There we are. 2-year draft, no can do, or no won't do, rather. Economy is still booming. I mean, this clothes factory, excellent, excellent work. If you have money and it's 1901 and you're in Dutchland, invest in this clothes factory. It's Dutch Royal Clothes or something like that, corporation. Later turned into H&M. So that's what it started as. Not at all. Really, that's a big lie, you know. Let's see, 6,000 men and 15,000 men. Let's combine these and together they will form 21. Marcos. Merge and then purge this dragoon into oblivion. Oh, Germany wants an alliance again. Are you done with the war? They won! What the hell? How did that happen? Oh, sure, I mean, if you forgive us and want to be allied, sure. I mean, no problems, man. Just do what you do. Just do what you do. How the hell did that happen? There's no reasonable explanation for it. Perhaps France is just feeling under pressure. But I mean, if we were to join in Germany in that war, you know what would have happened? Germany would have failed, France would have just swept over and crushed everyone. But since I did not join in, that did not happen. That's just how it works. That's just how it is. Shift work. We can't let our industry down. We also should get our army back up to relevance. Is things going bad for poor little France? Which is good. Suddenly they have to have 65. And soon we have lost our great power status. In June 1901. See, yeah, it's a bit of a shame that it can happen during a war with, like, we're at war with the person that took it over. I feel it shouldn't really be able to happen, but I can't do anything to stop it. At least we managed to pull through the Balfour Declaration, meaning that Israel could feasibly be rising up over here in Palestine. So at least we have accomplished that. And Italy is... What the hell is going on, France? What are you doing? I don't understand. But at least now we are... Oh, we can add a war goal! Thank you, God. Perhaps it is not too late. Uganda. Here we go. Let's add that. Now we just want it in a piece. Perhaps they will offer it. There's no reason for them to do that. Unless we go into Austria-Hungary. And if we get military access from Germany, which we did, Germany loves us. I mean, that's years of PR work to get them to love us. Years and years. And we will send our main armies over here. And we will besiege, let's start with Elsen and the Karlsruhe, is it? No? Karlsbad. Yeah. Let's go with that. And then after that we can go to Prague. And let's see what they will do. They do have armies. They do actually have quite strong armies as well. Serbia offers us an alliance, sure. They're allied to Germany. Oh, they are attacking us. And it's quite a bad battle for us, because it's going pretty bad. Despite the terrain. Oh, now it's going worse for them. Walter von Grüne, surprisingly good leader. He's making his people proud. In Pilsen. Ah, excellent battle. Excellent. Perhaps they should work together, or they should be apart. They can always combine themselves, like Transformers or something, when the time and the need arrives. And in Europe, we can only recruit a few men. In Africa, however, we can recruit a lot of men. So I feel this one will need 3 more infantry and 1 engineer to be done. 3 more infantry and 1 engineer to be done. That is good. It is done now. And then we can just recruit some more. And this is Tigray, Oromo, Sidama. Okay, well, let's leave the other ones for now. We'll all be fine in the end. Just gonna head... Oh no. Did we get it? Did we get it? Yes, we got Uganda! Oh, wonderful. And we will reform the local government in Uganda. And retreat with all our men, which we already did. So, right before this army arrived, it happened. It happened. But we're now still... we're second power again. So we failed, but we won. We won, yet failed. Suppose you can't always succeed. I don't want militancy, so let's remove some militancy. I mean, Italy is off the table. Allied with the United Kingdom and Germany. So we won't touch them with a very, very long stick even. We will try to keep out of it. The Tonghak Rebellion in the Kingdom of Joseon. What does that even include? What does it mean? I mean, they're a partially westernized nation. They're not under Japan. So that's good. I mean, Japan has a pretty good sphere of influence, I gotta say. They have Vietnam and these countries. And then some others. This is Britain. And they have the surrounding areas of the Qing Empire. And Russia has Persia. Austria-Hungary has nothing. And Turkish Socialist Republic wants to get help against Bulgaria. Bulgaria is now a proletarian dictatorship. Well, great. Sure, we will help. Just don't get any... No, everyone hates them. No one cares about them. So we will help by not doing anything. Switzerland wants an alliance and they are a safe bet to not... Apparently they didn't want to be allied. I mean, that was probably the quickest cancellation of an alliance I've ever seen. I barely had time to accept it before. No, we changed our mind. Rodier Martena. Can't remember his name being used in any combat. So what was the guy? Fredrik Vetter. I mean, he has a lot of green, so that would indicate good, but his attack is just meh. Oh, Gabriel de Casembrot. Yes, Casembrot. He's the guy we want. Maurits von Vredenborg, also a decent guy. And Bertolt von Bramhoekgest. Yes. And Christian Köhn. He's ready. Christian is ready. Over here we have Simon von Hönsbrück and Casper Fabius. Casper Fabius is ready to go. With his men. He had a bit more infantry than usual, but it's not too much. Aro. Oh, I forgot about Aro. We could have taken that. Ah, what a shame. I mean, we had the scramble for Africa and everything. Montenegro wants an alliance. Everyone over here in the Balkans wants an alliance with us. Everyone loves us. Mass politics. Bessemer process. Sure. I mean, everything that generates money is good for the Dutch state. Could lower for taxes for the poor, so they will have more money. Sure, let's lower... Come on, I can never do anything. Too many pop-ups. We will lower taxes by 10% and become very popular among the poor. There we go, poor people. Okay, middle class, you will have taxes lowered by 5%. That should fix all your issues. I hope. Krakow wants an alliance. Krakow. I mean, you're liable to be attacked by Russia, so no. You should probably focus on being... You're like a nail in the eye. You're very sharp, Krakow. But you're not sharp enough to realize when to stop asking questions. Luxembourg offers an alliance. Luxembourg, sure. Switzerland, sure. Just don't... Come on, Luxembourg, stop doing that. I bet it's because they are supposed to be neutral and thus can't really engage in any alliances and whatnot. It's just so cruel. I offer them an alliance and they just, nah. Screw you. We don't like you. Get away. Now we have steam transports to last us an age. And this damn thing, once more. Lanfang is the same problem now as it had before. It's not feasible. What is feasible, however, is the elections, I assume, and then to get some more monitors. Monitors in Europe. 3 more, and then we can get some more in Asia, and I guess 1 in Africa as well. Yeah. Definitely can. Open hearth. No, what we need is bolt action rifles. Actually, we need the gas attack capability. Get that up first and foremost. And Belgium wants an alliance. What happened to the last one? Belgium. There's just too many great nations in the world for poor little Dutchland to really compete. So we need to do something brave in order to fill in the gap. The problem is also the infamy that is near the cap all the time. So we kind of need to get rid of the infamy as soon as possible in order to be able to expand anywhere. I think I mean, sure, once again the whole thing with Belgium. We didn't get Belgium, but Belgium turned out to be a good friend. Belgium is like our BFF. We've been friends since birth, at least the birth of this game, which was 1836. Put them down. Put them down. Arab revolt. Perhaps that will happen now in Turkish Socialist Republic in breaking them apart. Which would mean more territory for us. We could also take the Naid Emirate, if we wanted to. Oman and Yemen are fortunately British sphere things. So that's not good. Rubber? How much rubber are we producing now? Let's find out. Where's quantum theory? Yes, that's very good. And yes, it's sad that people die. And yes, it's sad that communists are rising. All of those things are sad. I just need to find the damn rubber. Tropical wood? Oh, rubber. 34%. That's pretty good. And we're also producing 19% of the world's oil. Where? Where is the oil being produced? I need to find this. Let's see. Colonial, natural focus, RGO output. Oil, oil, oil. Where is oil? Could it be over here somewhere? Could it be on the islands? It could be. Definitely could. Be somewhere. It's got to be in somewhere where there's a lot of people in order to produce that much oil. Or it could also be here. It could also be here. No, let's go and check over in the Dutch East Asia land. Could be over here somewhere where they're producing the oil. Oil, where are you? Is that here? Yeah, we found the oil. That's not that much oil. There's got to be more places that... Oh, here. Producing oil. And here is where they're producing oil. Pat and Bang. So there's a few places that we have that produce oil. Very nice. Very nice. Switzerland. Stop it. They canceled alliance again. Yes, they did. There's gotta be one of those things from... Wait, campaign for unemployment subsidies. Sure, we can pay unemployment. There's quite a lot of people we are paying, but it's mostly the pensions actually. The pensions are what cost our people. The military spending is not very nice. I want that gone. I want military spending. But everything else is pretty decent. And our encouraged craftsman thing is going very well. So we have a stable base for everything. How's it even going with factories? Very few unemployed people. Factories are going great. Everything is going... Oh, look at this industry. Even the whole shipyard thing is going very, very well. Selling to everyone, making huge profit. Extreme amounts of profit. Current factory budget, plus 2,000. Plus 8,000, look at this. They have so much money to work with. Plus 10,000 on the glass factory thing. It's some impressive industry we have. Very successful. And the ships are just being massively produced. I'm getting tired of that sound though. That's the only problem with it. And no subsidies needed in any way, no tariffs are being pursued. This is just in every way wonderful. Okay, bolt action rifles, it's the time for it now. Stop at Landfang. I don't want to lose more prestige. I really don't. I just want to nail Austria-Hungary to the wall, and sounds kind of dirty. Nail them to... if I said against the wall, that would be an entirely different meaning. But yeah, definitely, I want to nail Austria against the wall. Most assuredly. I mean, look at Austria-Hungary. Is there any sexier country? I mean, if they had better borders, perhaps they would be. But Austria-Hungary in general, just that country... Yeah, it's pretty sexy. Speaking of it, I will probably, unless it's already done by the time this video comes out, I really want to do a playthrough in the Great War mod for Hearts of Iron 4, so that will probably be something I do fairly soon, and playing as Austria-Hungary and giving them a shot. That sounds like fun, so I'll probably do that. But for now, I think at 1904, this is where we will cut it up for now. Once again, we did expand Africa a little bit more, which is wonderful in every single way. We need to do something about Italy and definitely something about Austria-Hungarian Congo, but that will be for the future. If you enjoyed this episode, please click the like, subscribe, whichever way you want to do, leave a comment, do whatever you need to do, and I'll see you next time.